Good evening, YouTube. This is your man, all the rage, the player hater of the year, Silky Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, folks, this is your man, all the rage, George Page, aka the Emperor of WMA Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. I'm gonna be a hater, and you know what? I should never be a hater, but every now and then, the haterism comes out of me. Right now, as you see my avatar, Silky Johnson, play hater of the year. And sometimes it's good to be a bad sport. People give you a lot of flack when you become a bad sport, especially when you see your favorite fighter loses. As you know, last night was UFC 285, the first UFC event of the month. And the main event was John Jones versus Cyril Gane, and John Jones came and he made short work of Cyril Gane. I mean, Cyril still got his interim title, so you should be happy with that. But as you know, the co-main event was Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. I watched the fight. I was watching it live with my man, the coach. He was commentating, giving his commentary of the fight as usual. And I support the coach. He's a great guy. As we know, Coach, he has interviewed both the Shevchenko sisters. He's a big fan of Shevchenko's. He has made commentary about their fighting styles. Most definitely Valentina. Valentina, often I've said, she is a master fighter. But this was a fight that, well, it was not her best performance out of her career. I mean, other than the fight with Ty Santos, this was a fight where she really, she was winning compared to someone else's favorite fighter. I'm not making it. Mexican 23. How she was getting dominated by Juliana Pena. But really, truthfully, from the commentary and from what I've seen on YouTube, because YouTube posts some videos every now and then. Somebody will post a little video. Valentina was doing pretty good. The first round was a bit of a struggle because with Valentina, she's a slow starter. She wants to get the feel of the person, and see how they. Oh, we got somebody come through. There's a man, Marcus Bell. All the way, George Page coming through, smashing that like. Thank you, Marcus, as usual, brother. I really appreciate that. We need, brother. I know you're one of many who was kind of shocked and just kind of just disappointed by this what happened. And I need my feelings, and that's my right to be as a human being. I need my feelings, when something like this happens, you just and you especially when you see your favorite fighter loses. I mean, it happened with Chris Cyborg when she lost against Amanda Nunes. I was kind of I was disappointed. I was there. Yeah, and Marcus agreed with me, said, yep, yeah. And sometimes you got to be, every now and then, the villain, you have to be a villain, and Valentina, being dominant champion, she won the title. She's been dominant champion for almost, I would say, the flyweight division started back in 2015. The title was up. I think she's been dominant champion for nearly 6-7 years. And all these other girls, all these other little, scowards, been scared. They're off to fight Valentina. People like Jojo Carter was off to fight her. Roxanne Modafferi. Even one point, Alexa was saying, "Oh, she wanted another fight before she fights Valentina." She was scared. And I was certain, like any other person, I was certain that this fight was going to go down with clearly Valentina breaking a record. As you know, she was gonna break Demetrius Johnson's record with the most wins in flyweight. Just as most win in any fighter with 8 wins. She was going for her eighth ruby, but now she only ties with DJ. You know, I just uh, I just feel so in my feelings. I am in my feelings, Marcus. And I'm gonna win. And I know a certain troll. I'm waiting for his ass to come in here. I want his ass to come in real bad. Where are you, execution? I know you're on that plane somewhere in the Philippines to go see your woman. Well, you got enough gumption, boy. Come on here, boy. Come on here, son. I'm with my stone cold. Come on here, son. I'm waiting for you. I want a piece of you, boy. You know, what? What? I'm just, like I know some people are hell bent on Valentina either needing to retire or her reign being over. That's the thing is, no one said the same thing about the Lioness Queen Amanda Nunes. I think it did. They might have, but yeah, and in her fight with Julian Pena rematch, she was pretty dominant against Julian Pena. You know, but I feel like if you do have a rematch, I don't think Alexa's going to do too good. I mean, one thing I think Valentina must need to do is I was listening to I just got off of a live stream with a WMA addict, and some people was posting that what Valentina needs to do is go back to Thailand and work with those fighters, work with her Muay Thai style a little bit, and and that might help. I think that could help. Maybe I know Pavel has a plan, but maybe it's time. Other fighters have done this, where even the Lioness Queen done it. She left. I think she was with what was it? American Top Team, or was it one of those? She left and started her own fight camp. She started her own gym. And Valentina, she's been competing for a long time. I mean, and one thing about Valentina, like I like about her, she's a Ronin. If what Ronin is. Ronin's a Japanese samurai, doesn't have a master. They often go to the highest bidder, and they travel a lot. They don't stay in one place too long. It's kind of like Have Gun Will Travel. That's one of my favorite shows. Paladin. I like to watch that show. I still watch it, even though I've seen the episode so many times. I like watching because I like the character of Paladin. You know, and it's a great show. I mean, I found it when I was like I said, since I was still like here kicking my mom, and then sometimes just flipping through televisions, and then me and mom watching television. And I watch it. I still watch it today. Some episodes I might not watch because I've seen so many times. Those, if it's especially a good episode of Paladin, I'll watch it. I think it was one we always watched episode where it had King Curtis. Who King Curtis is. He's he used to play Festus on Gunsmoke. And he was on there at least two. He was on there a bunch of times playing different characters, but he was playing a character he played once before, and not that many. With those old shows back then, you will see same actors playing different characters. But he was one of the few actors to play a repeat character. Him, Drew Allison. There was a couple of more people, who played the same character again on the series. Rarely ever done it. Usually you see like different power play Uncle Jesse from the Duke Boys. He's played on there like 5-6 different times, different characters. But other than that, it's just she is an amazing fighter. She is, like I said, she's just her skill set is just just impeccable. But she did have off night. Let's honestly say it's off night. She did make a mistake when she did it at spinning black kick, which always been her one of her best. I won't say one of her calling signs, one of her mainstays, a spinning back kick, which kind of like, especially when it pushes somebody to keep distance from her. Alexa was so close to it where when she threw it, she just sidestepped it and just grabbed Valentina from the back, and Valentina should have been more, like say one thing. Valentina should let Alexa come in and then just maybe drop some, And I think somebody said that even one point, I think Alexa hit Valentina in the back of the head, But that's the thing is, it's just, this is the things that happen. My man Marcus Bell. One thing I don't like is when someone is to be dominant so long and decide to make change when they lose. Well, that's the thing is, sometimes some fighters, especially if the like Amanda Nunes, she did it, and then what happened, so that it works either way, Marcus. It's like even like I talk about something, it happens in bodybuilding where you have people working with a coach for so long time, but then that coach hasn't worked out with them, or a coach or trainer, so they switch up. Sometimes it's a good move, sometimes a bad move. It's all depending on how it works for that person. Valentina has been pretty much her skills is pretty much the same. The thing is, Valentina should do the same thing she did with Lexa. She did with Jessica I. Jessica I is mainly a boxer, and one thing like Lexa does, she does a heavy guard like a lot of boxer does. So, well, Floyd Mayweather does it, and she should have just attacked the midsection, like throw a kick, around with the guts, and that probably would have shook up, just more body shots, especially with her feet. But like I said, I'm just in my feelings, folks. That's why, like I said, I just went to the UC site, and I'm looking here, and I'm looking here. It's a big celebration now. Now they got a new champion. Here is Alexa, and she runs into Brandon Marino. Brandon Marino. I think he's the bantamweight champion or something like that. I forgot which division he is. He just had his fourth fight with that guy, Figueroa, and they're both Mexican. This is Mexican Pride. It's Tan Proud, Tan Pride. This is another Mexican fighter. Saluting another Mexican fighter. He's I know it's big thing in Mexico now. Also you got to remember her 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 gym mate Irene Adani was a fault on this card also. But you know what happened? Amanda Nunes decided to duck the fade. She ducked the fade, and I just like I said, I'm just in my feelings, folks. I'm in my feelings. And Valentina, like I said, has been so dominant. I mean, she did pretty good, but then Alexa also, I gotta give her this. Alexa did, she did this. She get a decent shot off of Valentina. That's rarely ever gets. Sometimes, like I say, Valentina does get hit, but not as flush as like this. I mean, she look at her face. Look at her face. But one thing Valentina should have did was when she got to the ground, she just threw more elbows. You know, and this is just the part that just kind of my heart just sunk. I just, it just sunk here, folks. I mean, it's just, uh, I feel sick. I feel sick. I'm so disappointed. You know. Uh, so now they have a new champ. But the fact is, I think Alexa's going to be a one pump champ. She's not going to hold the title long. It's what's going to happen is that you know she's going to get beat. There's as there's still people who were at one point was going to be fighting. Like you still have Manon who was going to fight. Later on because the injury she set out. The original plan I think was Manon was going to fight Valentina, but because of that injury she got after her last fight with Jakagian, that fight was put to the side. Then there was talk about Talia Santos. As Talia was supposed to fight. Come back here and fight in the States. But then, these issues, and they was talking about, and then you have Erin Blanchfield in the corner somewhere, and, she says she wants to win her. Well, as the UFC is going to promote their up and coming young fighters. They, that's the thing. And, and Erin, she said she wants to win her between, Grasso and Valentina. And she's gonna get the winner. It's just like I said again, I just felt so certain. I just Valentina has always been confident. I mean, I just felt certain. I'm still, like I said, I'm still in my feelings a bit, folks. I just and having people just she's just I like Valentina. That's the thing. I like my fighter. She's my fighter. I like her. I respect her. She has a great skill set. She has a great personality. She's a genuine person. I don't care too much about Alexa Grasso. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that Conor McNuggets? Look like he put on some weight. Yeah, Foster Lucky Charms. When you come back, I think his legs are fully healed. We may not see him till about the end of the year, if not first of next year. Yeah, and this hole right here, Henry Cejudo. Now that the fact he's walking around from Aljamain Sterling with a baby, Aljamain, please dust this mofo. He was talking all that junk about, and now what happens now, his little comments has validated this piece of, you know, this Burger King Jr. Aljamain, smoke him, please, brother, smoke. Here in Cejudo, smoke him. I want you to, put him out of his misery. He's just, he's just, you know, I'm just really just, yeah, Marcus Bell. McNuggets is looking for the next dollar sign. Yeah, Well, he's still sitting there. I think he's still sitting on that Mayweather money. Think about it. See, that fight's been almost 6, 7 years ago. And he's, and then he has a new business, his nasty whiskey. They say I don't drink, so I don't know what it is. Tell it tastes like, but I heard it is nasty. That old man didn't want to drink it. And he hit that old man. But we all know Conor McNuggets. He's just there. He wants to come back, but I don't know, who's gonna fight. No point fighting Dustin Poirier because he has got his number. They probably get some jabroni fighters so they can pack his give him a little win or something. But like I said, what's Valentina's future? Well, whatever she wants to do. I mean, she's been always an active fighter, and I think, like I said, they're gonna give her the rematch because, like they did it with Nunes. When Nunes got, like I said, Nunes was getting cooked by Julianne P in the first fight. In this fight, truthfully, Valentina wasn't getting cooked. She only lost in the fourth round, towards the end of the fourth round, where Nunes got smoked in the middle of the second round. So I think that's a big difference. As long as you put on a good dominant performance where she was winning 2-3, and possibly, she probably could have won the fourth round and then took over the fifth round. Valentina is a marathon runner. She's not a sprinter. She's a marathon runner. She has to take her time. She wants to, relax when she hits around the corner, and then when she hits closer to the final straightaway, the final lap, she'll kick into gear. Because she doesn't want to burn herself out. She doesn't want to empty out her gas tank. Too many fighters do that. Like, all this also is fight called Viviana Araujo, and she lost to Amanda Hebus. I mean, how can you lose to Amanda Hebus? And, that girl, she talks, oh, God. Like I said, Amanda Hebus, mind you, somebody's cute little sister, this cute little annoying sister. I mean, she's attractive. I ain't gonna lie, she's attractive. Hebus is attractive, but when she talks, you just gotta, come on, you gotta put a sock in her mouth. I mean, if she has a boyfriend, or Amy Man, I mean, when they get in there, say, I'd like them, she sounds like, oh my God, no, please put the sock in your mouth. Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Just put the sock in your mouth. I mean, that's just, I know it sounds bad to say that about somebody, but that's true. She is a pretty girl, but she just, she don't need to talk in the interview. She might just need a translator. Talking Brazilian, I don't know. I bet you even when she talks Brazilian, it's annoying. I mean, that's either speaking in English or talking Brazilian, I think it's annoying. But like I said, she, how she could do, well, they'll probably put her against someone like BC Barber or one of the outgoing fighters, like I see her going against somebody like on the way out, like someone like Jojo Calderwood, where they're gonna probably eventually cut. Or probably who else is on the way out? No, most definitely JoJo's on the way out. Or they'll probably get Lauren Methhead Murphy. It's just wait a minute. Here we go. Here's my man Marcus. Rebus reminds you of a Dot from Maniac. Maybe a little bit more closer to Wacko than Dot. Oh my God, Marcus, man, you're killing it. You're killing it, man. But like I said, I was hoping a troll coming here. He said he want to come in because he saw my live, but he's scared. He's scarred. He's scarred. He's scarred. Yeah. He's on a plane to the Philippines trying to get up with his woman. So enjoy that. You Nunez loving chump. You come on here. You come on here, boy. Like I'm gonna be about Stone Cold. Come on here, son. Come on here, son. Step up to your son. You want some of this, son? Yeah, come on out here. I'm looking for you, son. Yeah, yeah, don't be. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I'm gonna be a hater. And the thing is, sometimes it's good to be a hater. 'Cause sometimes you want to let your feelings out. You can be that person say, yeah, this is a good fight. Yeah, hell no. That's fucked up, man. That's messed up, man. That's the thing is people, be your true self. Don't try to be somebody saying like, yes, you can say, okay, I respect that fighter, but you know what? I don't have to be happy about it. That's the truth of it. I don't have to be happy about it. I'll be one of these people like, when I fight somebody, I ain't shaking your hand. I'm not hugging you. You beat me. I'm not happy. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to look at you. I respect you as a fighter, but other than that, I don't want nothing to do with you. If I lost, I'm going to be a bad loser. And you don't see enough of that. You see enough fighters say, you know what? I'm pissed. I'm mad at myself, and I'm mad at that person. So I don't want you to come around me. Don't shake my hand. Don't hug me. We're not friends. We're not buddies. We're not anything. I only hug those people that I know that are my family or close to me. We're opponents. We had nothing, there's no reason for me to shake your hand and hug you. I respect you as a fighter, but other than that, no other physical contact in that. I don't see enough fighters do that. I see one fighter do that when they go like touch gloves. I don't touch gloves. Because you want to get yourself in the mindset. You're there to fight, and you don't want to be too accustomed to somebody. You don't want to be too genteel to that person. This is the person that gets in the way of your opportunities and a win. And I just don't see that enough. I like to see a fighter like that. That guy who says, you know what, I'm here to fight. I'm not here to make friends. I respect that person as a fighter, but other than that, that's it. I'm not here to shake your hand. I'm here to, to hold your hand. I'm not here, I might give you a pound, but that's about it. When we get off that mat, I'm not hugging you. I'm not touching you. We went 3 or 5 rounds together, fighting, funny. Because it makes it's kind of funny when I see after a fight these people hug each other. I'm not hugging you. Why you want to hug me? Why hug you? Forget that. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't you don't come over here and hug me. When you sit on that bench, I'm not gonna go over there and check up on you. I'll be in my corner, standing around, just shrugging my shoulders and just chilling. I see them do a lot. Like when a fighter's down, they're gonna say, "Oh, you all right? You okay?" I'm not doing that. If I was a fighter, you'd never see that. I'm not gonna go over there and say, when I get up and I walk away and you just laying there. That's it. When the doctor come over there, I'm not going there and say, check up on you. When you're down the floor, I'm not gonna pick you up. That's not my job. You're my opponent. My job is to beat you, not to be your friend, not to be your comrade. Yes, we're warriors, but we're not friends. You're my enemy. You stand in the way of me winning or making money. The thing is, you're standing with my goals. The people who get my love and sympathy are those who are close to me, family, friends, not strangers. You're a stranger to me. I don't know you from Adam. I saw you in the street. You know, yeah. Think I'm crazy? Yes, I'm crazy. I'm gonna admit it. I'm crazy. But like I said, every now and then somebody, every now and somebody, like that hater comes out to you. I should have put Clayton Bigsby. Like you gotta hate say I'm not saying white power politics. There's no white power say, but like I say, if you just don't like somebody, you like just admit it, and just say be honest with you. Say that it was just, it was just disappointing. Wait a minute, here you go, man, Marcus. Sometimes can be crazy sport when you think that fight can't be that fighter. The fight can't be that fighter. The unthinkable happens. Yeah, it's just crazy. That's why I think with MMA is because the one thing is it's just a different sport compared to the other fight. Look at boxing. Boxing how they used to be. It's just about you mano a mano, man to man. It's just boxing is just as it's been always been called a sweet science. And and it happens. There's been like I remember Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. Oh my God, that just really. And I think I was like maybe in my gotta be that's almost over 30 years ago. In my in my early teens, and I was a big Mike Tyson fan. It was for the money. The original Money Mike wasn't, was Mike Tyson was the first Money Mike before Money Mayweather. There's Money Mike. That was Mike Tyson. And when he lost to Buster Douglas, I mean, he lost his ham and egger. His ham and egger. The guy that didn't know what happened. Buster Douglas loses to Evander Holyfield. You know, and then Mike loses advantage in the first fight, but people will say like this: Mike was winning that second fight. People don't want to believe, but Mike was winning that second fight. Only reason why he lost because he should have just kept his head. Because Buster, Evander Holyfield did headbutt him. Evander Holyfield is bad for that. Look to fight he fought his father named Von Veen. Look when he fought Oxine Rockman. He's bad for headbutting. What Mike should have did was punch him hit him below the belt, lost the point. He could have won that fight. He could have won that second fight with Evander Holyfield. When Ali lost to Joe Frazier, and that was just I was pretty much I was just that happened. I wasn't even I wasn't born yet, or was that born? Let's see, 70. I was born 74. I think that fight was 72, 73. So that was before my time. When Costa Zoo lost to when Zab Judah lost to Costa Zoo, and the thing was Zab should have did was took the knee, took the 8 count, got back up. He would have beat Costa Zoo. I don't think Costa Zoo fought. If Costa Zoo fought Mayweather, I don't think he did. I was watching. I flipping through the internet. There's a fighter in Britain called Joe Gonzaga. Now Joe Gonzaga, was 46-0, undefeated. He fought Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones Jr. under killing in their careers. He mostly fought in Britain. The only 2 times he fought in the United States was between Hopkins and Roy Jones, but he never fight Tarver or Glenn Johnson or Tony or James Lighthouse Tony. Oh, they say, he's the best undefeated boxer, but he dodged, some of the 3 toughest guys in the light heavyweight division or welterweight division. I think it was light heavyweight, welterweight, whichever he popped between those 2 divisions, 3 divisions. But hey, he's a great boxer. But he fought mostly fighters out of Britain, and not too many guys who were, Tarver, who beat Roy Jones twice. Glenn Johnson, who knocked out Roy Jones. He dodged those guys. He can say, they didn't challenge you, but you should have moved up and challenged them. Especially since Tarver was the guy who beat Roy Jones twice to prove something. So truthfully, to me, Joe Gonzaga, his record's tainted. He's kind of like Rocky Marciano. Yes, Rocky Marciano did beat Archie Moore, but I don't think he fought Floyd Patterson, I believe. He didn't fight Sonny Liston. I think Sonny Liston was still boxing, I think, by the time Rocky Marciano retired. But because Sonny Liston was the mob's paid fighter, it was the mob's boy. They didn't want to fight the Italian. They didn't want the mob guys didn't want their boy to fight the Italian. No. They didn't want their paid man to fight their boy. That's what it was. That's why they didn't fight. You saw Sonny Liston fight somebody like Rocky Marciano. Because he knew Liston would have beat Rocky Marciano. There's been 7 fights that never happened. I think James Toney never fought Roy Jones, I believe. I'm trying to remember. Did they? It's been so long time. But anyway, as a fan, I'm in my feelings. I'm going to be in my feelings about this. I think there's going to be a rematch because, instead again, Valentine's has been a dominant champion for so long. I think there's going to be a rematch. I think it's probably going to be by the summer. They're going to at least give me 6 months to relax. Let Alexa enjoy this little win, jump around, go to Mexico. The dollar in Mexico is the American dollar is a lot more in Mexico. So she just got fight bonus 50K plus what's the money she got paid for this fight. She's gonna be pretty well. She's gonna live on high and the hog. But then funny is she lost against people like Carla Esparza and Tatiana Suarez. But that's when she was younger. She's evolved. And that's true for her. She's, people can point that up, but that's because she was younger. She's evolved as a fighter. It's just like I said, I'm just we'll get a man. Mike Biggs Boxing coming through. Thank you, Mike, for coming through, brother. Salute to you too. Appreciate him. He's He's a big boxing fan. We try to maybe one day, like I say, maybe one day might get you on, and when X gets back, we might do like get you on do one of our MMA live streams. Get your thoughts on MMA. I know you don't watch as much because I know you're more of a hardcore boxing fan. Like while you old heads, Mike's not that much more older than me. I think it's kind of funny. It's funny. I'm like I said, I'm 48. And this guy's maybe a year or two older than me. So now I feel like say, yo, hits. Nah, we're the same age group. Me and Mike. Yeah, we grew up watching boxing, and I've become more of a bigger MMA fighter in the last few years. I don't watch boxing that much. I know. I just, I think after guys like, guys like Tyson and Holyfield and all these other guys retired, it's kind of like the guys that got now. You got Dante Wilder's pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also 48 fam. Yeah, I know because I remember last you said you're 48. So we're in the same age group, Mike. Yeah. Time flies. I tell you, brother, it's already time flies for you don't realize it. But well, Alexa Grasso pulled off a miracle. Truthfully, a miracle. She wasn't winning this fight. It wasn't for the fact that Valentina threw that short, spinning roundhouse kick. She wouldn't have won that fight. I think, like I said, they only had like I think it was what was it? I think it was like 26 seconds left in that round. And if one thing, if Valentina could have fought off the choke, if she could have fought off the choke, I think what's going to happen was the fight was going to go decision in favor of Valentina. Especially, she took takedowns count pretty much, but it's what you do with those takedowns. And also, even though she wasn't throwing a lot of heavy shots, she was putting in more volume. She's kind of like Joanna. Joanna, she throws some pity pat punches, but she throws a lot of volume, and sometimes that frustrates some fighters. If I think when Lex was doing a lot of 1-2s here and there, but Valentina's always been a volume. She may not bring a lot of power, but she brings in a lot of punches. She does punches for bunches, and it's just like I say, yeah, I'm still kind of, last night I'm just still kind of in my feelings. I just try to just accept the fact that my fighter lost, and it happens. You got to accept it. You have to roll on. It's part of the fight game, but you know how it is as fans, it's hard for us to accept reality, So, like I said, now that the queen is no longer on the throne, you have a new queen. What's going to happen? What's the future for 125? As I said again, you have 3 possible fights. Most definitely, first fight is possible. It's going to most definitely a rematch between Valentina and Alexa. That's going to happen. Also, possibly Erin Blanchfield. She said she wanted a shot at the winner. So, that's a possibility. I should have said 4. If she gets her visa issues straightened out, there's Talia Santos. And I think it takes months for that shit to get straightened out. It takes months. I remember Luby Gutierrez, when I last did an interview, she was supposed to fight. And she said that, because of visa issues, because she lives in Canada. And that was like that was last year. It was year for last one did an interview with Loopy, 2021. And it was still in the bit of the height of the pandemic. And Canada had those strict guidelines. And America has strict guidelines too. So she couldn't come in that time. So it took her maybe the next 2 or 3 months before she got a chance to come in and fight her I think her first fight. So Brazil is all depending, and also she has to get herself a new team because she didn't pay her last team. So it'd be best for her if she just come in here, maybe we can get a visa, is to stay here, try to find a new team, work with them. But hey, if you work at a team here in America, you have to pay them. You have to pay them. You can't just be, making deals. You have to pay those people straight cash money. Hey, do like Jessica Andrade, start an OnlyFans. I mean, hey, hey, you got to do what you got to do. I know you got a husband. I think we probably him too. He, I think that's the thing. Business and family does not mix. Your family should not run your business. You should be running your business or have somebody who understands how business work, like a manager. A lot of fighters do. You don't want to cross those two things, business and family. Keep them separate. You know. Also there's Manones. Manones, she fought against Kaylee Jakagian, and she had an injury. I think she should recover by now. Maybe she started fight camp by April. They probably had to fight by July. That's a possibility. But now that Valentine's no longer the champion, you know what? All the cowards have courage now. It goes back to this old saying: when you take the biggest bully off the playground, all the other little bullies want to be all the other little bullies want to be the new big bully. It happened with good example of this, Iraq, when a certain dumb president whose initial is W decided to go in a country which has nothing to do with 9/11, absolutely nothing, killed the man that was there, who was pretty much keeping the really bad guys down because they were afraid of him. And then that was the mess. It was a mess. It was hard to get out of Iraq because it was a mess. Because what you did, you killed the biggest, baddest bully in the playground. And all the other little bullies were coming up, want to take his spot. That's what they did. Now that you don't no longer have Valentina who's sitting at the top, now everybody has courage. The same fools had the same courage when Cyborg lost against Amanda Nunes. Oh, now we can beat her. You gotta beat her. But even though she, as Dana White, he messed up this fight here too. We could have had a rematch. Thank you, Dana White beater. That's why I call him. I don't call him Dana White. I call him Dana White. That's the name, Dana White beater. I call Joe Rogan, Ho Rogan. That's their names. I don't use their real names. I use their assigned names. Ho Rogan and Dana White beater. That's who they are. And it's just crazy. How all of a sudden this one fight all of a sudden gets people's courage saying, you know what? No, I think I got a shot because they have a shot against Alexa. Alexa, she has good stand-up, but then everything else is not complete. And she's not that old. She's not that young either. She's 30 now. She's going to be 30, I think, this year. And she fighted for a long time, but she has not fought as many fights as Valentina. Valentina's fighting since she was pretty much walking. She's been a multiple-time champion in several different fighting styles, from Sambo to Muay Thai to Taekwondo to Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, she has a particular, like I said, she has a particular skill set. But now that the fact that as I called her Baba Yaga. Remember John Wick movie where he called John Wick Baba Yaga, the one that sent to kill the boogeyman. That's Valentina. She's Baba Yaga. But now Baba Yaga is dead. Now you have all these little boogeymans want to be the next Baba Yaga. Like I said, but the thing is, these girls still, even though they had the courage now, even though, like not the Miranda Mavericks, not the Casey O'Neills, not the Macy Barbers, most definitely not Amanda Hebus. None of these girls have the skill set. They had the youth. That's the advantage they have. They have youth. But none of these girls have the skill set to take on the bullet. Like I said, she is still a master chess player among checker players. And like I say, some of the greatest ones have lost. And that is just how it is sometimes. I'm telling you, folks, it's the way it is. It is what it is. But like I said, the scouts are coming out. The scavengers coming out. They want to pick the bones. There's like vultures. How they see like a dead. You watch like these nature shows. The vultures see a dead zebra or some kind of other creature out in the after the lions take it. The lions take their piece and leave the rest for the scavengers. You know, and they just you know they just now decided to get the courage up. Where was the courage when people like Caitlyn Chikagian was offered an opportunity to fight, and she was like delaying. She delayed and delayed, delayed. She said, "I'm getting married. Yeah, yeah. I'm having a baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah." Now Caitlyn Chikagian, who won the fight Grasso last year, now she's licking her chops. Like I say, I'm frustrated. I am frustrated. As a fan of Valentina, I'm frustrated. Now they want to pick her bones because she made one mistake. Out of many times she has, done that move, the one time, like I said, the one time she misses. I ain't gotta give it to Alexa. She shot a shot. She wasn't scared. Same thing with Jimmy Opinion. She shoot a shot. She wasn't scared. She submitted. Amanda Nunes. And Nunes, she had an opportunity to fight in this card against uh Alexa's gym mate, Irene Daniel, but she said, "Nah, I don't want to fight her. Nah, Irene got to fight or Raquel Pennington, Peggy Pennington." But if Irene beats her, she deserves a shot at Nunes. And if she beats Nunes, yeah, then we will hear people saying, where my man X say, well, Nunes should retire, X say. Like I said, I'm still in my feelings, folks. I can't help that. I'm human. Yeah, I'm only human. You know, I'm only human. You know, I'm only human, born of flesh, a man. But I'm a hater too. you know, let me hate till I can't hate no more. And that's the thing is, sometimes you gotta let people hate a little bit. Hate is a extreme emotion, like love. And even this, I think on the scale, they're almost similar. You look at it. To say I'm just, like I said, I'm talking off my butt. And just sharing my thoughts with you who follow my channel. I know it's not about bodybuilding, but tomorrow we have our Muscle Talk Mondays. Just had the Arnold Schwarzenegger just ended. I think we ended yesterday. Don't care about it. I'm kind of disappointed in the outcome of it. Some part of it, especially the amateur part. So we'll talk about that on Monday. Me and my partner Jen. But you know, like I said again, this is just. It's one of the things that happen in the fight game. Style makes fights. And Alexa, she climbed up. She beat some so-so opponents. People like Jonah and Carla Wood, so. Yeah. And Vivian Rucho, who just, I think Vivi's gonna get cut after this. I don't know if he'll cut her or not. She should, she should have put on. She got dominated. I mean, I think Vivi's really, really losing her step. The thing about Vivi, she doesn't have a good stamina. She has stamina issues. I think she has too much muscle mass and just needs to work on that. I think also she's getting older. I think they'll probably give Vivi one more fight. Maybe put up against somebody like who? Maybe Miranda Maverick or maybe one of these uppercomers. They want to really polish. I think they might put against they might do this because they might put her against Montana De La Rosa. I don't think Vivian Montana fought. Yeah, I don't think they have. I checked the topology. I don't think they have fought. But it's probably going to happen. It's going to be this decision who's going to get cut. But As a fan, like I said, I'm good in my feelings. I'm gonna feel like, you know, it's just this is one things that happen, you know, and I had to accept it. No matter how much I feel, you know, that's Valentina. She put on a good performance. She did the best she did. Some things, she could change. I would love for her to change. You know, but like I said, I think she is a master class. Her fight skills are impeccable. Yeah. Like I said, I just love her personality. She says, we get into the octagon, we get in the cage, it's you and me. You know. And like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. You know. She's an amazing fighter. She's a great person. And like any fight fan, you gotta support your fighter. You know, some things more than others, but yeah, you're always gonna stand by your fighter. It's just how it is in the fight game. I'm just in my feelings right now. Let me be in my feelings. Let me be, like I said, Suki Johnson, play hate of the year. Let me hate till I can't hate no more. Let me know. I don't, like I said, I do show some respect to Alexa, but I don't have to like her. And it's just thinking, I can respect you, but I don't have to like you. Let's just be honest. Yeah, yeah. That's how it be sometimes. You don't have to respect somebody, but you don't have to like somebody. You don't have to respect me either. But hey, I'm gonna give her respect for that. She capitalized on a mistake, and she won the title. Like myself, a lot of people had doubts. I most definitely had doubts. I was sure this girl was gonna get cooked, get smoked. But she pulled it out. She pulled a rabbit out of the hat. Ta-da! But like I said, um, it's just how it is. It's just eh, I'm telling you, you know, yeah. I just like I said, I'm gonna be in my feelings for a while with this. I'm going to be discouraged. I'm going to be, I'm going to hear it from the Valentina haters, especially XA. Where is you? Where are you, XA? Where are you? You say you're supposed to come on here. I'm here. I'm right here, son. I'm right here. Nah. Folks, I'm like I said, I'm not be here much longer. Uh, it's Sunday, the holiest of days. Well, it's the first. It's actually the first full week of this month because uh, March came in at the tail end of February, so this is the first full week. First of the month, about broke. Ordered the parts for my car. I probably get them fixed week after next. I got a couple things I got to do. I take this guy, Mr. Jimmy. He's a pretty good guy, if I'm heard. So I'm not driving too much. Like I said, I don't want to get broke down the middle road somewhere. Wait a minute. My man Mark is saying, you know, isn't it funny that people who've been flyweights couldn't beat Valentina, but someone who came from strawweight did? You know, the main addict to that same thing. You had the these women who were at 135 at one point in their careers. People like JoJo, people like Chikagian, people like um, you know Jessica I, you know, other than maybe Jessica Andrade, who was a flyweight. I mean, who was a strawweight, who got beat by you know Valentina. She dominated most of these women who at one point were at 135. It also can't forget, yeah, Jessica also fought 135, but for the last few years, she's been a strawweight and she was champion. But like I said, it's one of the things. It's just just So these guys, these were bigger women. I mean, you can't forget for a good while, Valentina. If you know this, Marcus, she was one of the smallest girls in 135, but she beat people like uh, Juliana Pena, Sarah Kaufman, Holly Holmes. You know, she took Amanda Nunes' best shots with people like Cyborg and and um and Ronda Rousey got KO'd. You got to think about that part too. She fought some bigger girls, and she took on probably one of the toughest women in 135, but never got knocked out. That tells you something about it. That's something you want to point about Valentina too. She was undersized for such a long time, dominated, did well, couple close fights, but then she was this girl who comes from 115. It's just something that makes you scratch your head, Marcus. And Marcus, Marcus, I appreciate you for sticking in there. Listen to me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you, man. You come through here. We got to get you, man. We got to get some courage to come out here and do a live stream. And Coach been wanting to do it for years, but you've been dodging, brother. You got to get some courage, man. Don't use that excuse. Okay, get a mic. Hey, man, I'm using my headphones. That's all you really need. You don't need no fancy mic. When I do my interviews, I use my headphones. I don't got no fancy mic. I know one guy's just getting a mic, but I don't. I just got this laptop. I don't have just the space for just for the mic and my hookup stuff. That's about it. I got another laptop. My sister let me. I use that for my other interviews. Like I said, I'm just gonna be in my feelings for this. It's not gonna go away. I'm gonna get used to it. New champ. But like I said again, Alexa is truthfully, she's a one pump champ. I mean, a one pump champ, a one pump chump champ. That's what it's gonna be. It happens too often in the fight game. You get a one pump chump champ. They win, they beat the champ, and then they lose to the champ or lose to somebody else. Like I said, Mike Tyson lost to Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas got beat by Evander Holyfield. And remember, it happens in 135. Holly Holmes beats Ronda Rousey. Then the champion popped, and then Holly Holmes loses to Misha Tate, and Misha Tate loses to Amanda Nunes. So this could be about if like I said, if Valentina doesn't get that immediate rematch, what's going to happen if they put Erin Blanchfield or Talia Santos or Manon against Alexa, she's going to lose to one of them. Most definitely, she's going to lose to Santos. The good chance she might lose to Grasso. I don't know about Manon, maybe. And then they hold the title. Possibly either one of them. I don't know. Maybe if like I said, if Valentina doesn't have no injury, like she did at time when she was or anything holds her up for a rematch, it's gonna happen. The rematch is gonna happen as long as nothing happens in between that time. Like I said, possibly Valentina like to stay active. She doesn't like to sit around. She like at least fight twice a year, maybe even 3. So we might see Valentina fighting Alexa maybe by, I would say, the end of June, the 1st of July. Because that's what it's. Or like I said, they might do a tough. I don't know. That'd be great. That'd be great. Like that'd be great. Do like yeah, that'd be great. Do like for the rematch. Have it a tough. That'd be great. You have this time instead of this be a tough recruiting 135 and 145. Why not do that for the women? 145 needs to grow. 135 needs some fresh blood. That should be do it. Or just do it. Just do it tough for just you got enough 125ers. You need some fresh blood 135, and you need the 145 division to grow. They can do that. But Dana White beater. He's too stupid. He's too ignorant, and he don't like the bigger women. That's the BS he likes to use. Well, folks, like I said, I'm still here for maybe about 2 more minutes, then I head out. And like I said, I get some messages from some people who, but like I said, I'm just in my feelings right now, folks. I'm going to be I'm just going to be in my feelings. There's nothing playing that. I'm human. I saw one of the best fighters, one of the greatest fighters in this organization lose her title for just by doing a move that she's done plenty of times with no problems and just getting taken advantage of. That's how I feel. I'm gonna feel that way. It's not gonna change. Like I said, I respect Alexa as a fighter. Like I said again, I don't have to like her as a champion. And I say like this: if she does fight somebody besides Valentina, she's gonna lose. And she didn't really want to fight Valentina. She said she wanted one more 5 minute 5 round fight before she fight Valentina. Does that tell you something? You didn't have no confidence in yourself. But you came, you fought, you proved yourself. But still, I don't think she's gonna hold the title long. If she loses to Valentina, she loses to somebody else. And that's how it is sometimes. That's how the fight game goes. Well, folks, like I said, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna figure what I'm gonna eat this afternoon. I had chicken and hot dogs yesterday. I should be getting back on my diet, but like I said, a while back. I had last Monday. I had to go to my doctor, my orthopedics. I have a spur in my right shoulder, arthritis. I haven't been working out too many because, like I said, one thing I'm trying to get I've been having issues with my car, so I don't want to drive too much, and then something happens to me. So especially to my car, and I'm trying to get that fixed first before I get back to the gym again. Because where I go to the gym is like almost a little over 20 miles where I stay at. It's easy to people around here in town because my sisters live in town. So if something breaks down, I can call her, come pick me up, and bring me home. But we go clear across the other side of someplace else. The last thing you want to do, this happened to me quite a few times, is break down in the middle of next to nowhere and have to wait for somebody to come get you. That is something I've done that before. It happened to me quite a few times, and that's why I'd say that's one thing about paranoia about a car. Anytime you fix one thing, something that's going to happen. But once I get this fixed, I'll try to get back in the gym. I promise myself that. Sitting here just munching, bunching, like that. And I know I'm putting on a little more weight, but I'm going to get back in the gym and try to grind again. I'm trying to be a little smart too, but every now and then you be hankering something, folks. You know how it is. You be hankering something. You be wanting something, something a little sweet, something a little salty, something. You be hankering something. Now, I don't know. I might go uptown real quick and see what they got up there. Like I said, just be moved for something different. Even helping people. And then also, my state of North Carolina, they just announced that I just got my letter that no longer we're getting, food stamp assistance anymore. So I'm getting back what I used to get every other month. It's not much, but I'm lucky I got some benefits where it helps me out with that. That's good. That's good. But that extra food stamps every month helped out really good. Said see, they base everything on what you make. And I only get about a little over $1,200 a month. And after payment bills like that, hey, that's not much. And that did help out. Really did help out. And I wish they kept it going. Maybe kept it going to the end of the year. You know, people appreciate that, especially people living on Social Security and disability. That's not. It's not like having a job where that's money that's continuous. Hey, you work and go like, yeah, you get this money for 1 month. You have to stretch that dollar. By the time you pay this and that, you're already about broke. That's frustrating. I think this should be a rule. Anybody who's on welfare, Social Security, automatically should get $200 a month in food stamps assistance automatically. Because what it does, it saves them from dipping into cash when they're paying food. That's what it does. That cash goes to something else. Like I said, I got my car fixed. I was looking for me that my sister, she carries me on taxes. She gave me some money. I paid some bills the first of the month, and that's a little money extra, and they little stuff. So I just want to have a little fun. I was thinking about going on a trip, go to another bodybuilding show, but see, the reason why I get the last 2 because the fact was I was getting that assistance. That helped me out. I saved some money, but now I don't have that anymore, and I can't receive money for that anymore. So back to the grind. But like I said, I do appreciate y'all. My man Marcus coming through, staying here. My man Mike Big Boxing. Thank you for coming through here and just showing support, brother. I mean, next live stream I'll sit with me and listen because I don't watch boxing like that much like I used to, but I still support you. I'll drop a like and just listen a little bit. Shout outs to you. Shout out to all you fight fans out there, all us Valentina fans. I know those haters, those Valentina hater trolls are coming out for us. They got their sights set for us. I know my man Coach is getting every little meme and comment and talk and everything on social media left and right. All of us, who are Valentina fans, we're gonna get picked on. But when it's your turn, and I think it's our turn. But but like I said, this is still early in the year. As you know, this is a big upset, but it's still early in the year. We're just 2 months and a week into the new year. We got at least 10 months to go. I mean, 10 months. God dang. Seems like the year just started. We're already 2 months in. It's just how this time flies, folks, especially when you get older. So anyway, like I said, I appreciate you going through. I appreciate the likes, comments, and shares. Support these women in the sport of mixed martial arts. These ladies, they put themselves out there. They work hard. They don't get much recognition as many as like I said about women's bodybuilding. Women in WMA just say it's been a while. I love to do an interview with a lady in mixed martial arts. I got a couple of ladies who I've confronted with. Maybe I might get back on and maybe do an interview with them sometime soon. I'd like to get some new ladies too. I mean, it's been a while since I think the last time I did an interview with anybody in combat sports, I think was Jamie Driver, and she does bare knuckle. I reached out to some ladies. I'm hoping one lady gets to return to me because she's a fighter too. Hope she responds. And it's just there's a man Brian Williams. He just said, "Yo, I woke up, grabbed my phone. This really happened." Yeah, Brian, it really happened, brother. It really happened. It really happened. It's just it really happened, Brian. I know you're a Valentina fan like myself, and you're surprised, you're shocked. Where James Perez? Oh my God. Oh my God, James Perez! I think he's somewhere. He's lunching. Brian, I think James Perez, he's somewhere lunching. I mean, he's lunching somewhere. I mean, James Perez, he's more of the extreme Valentina fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm not just there's some things I once like when she lost against Nunes, I accepted it. James Perez could never accept it. He it was the first 2 fights were close. But James had never accepted the fact that Valentina lost both fights to Amanda Nunes. But I appreciate the wrench. You're welcome, brother. You come on here. You come on here sometimes about bodybuilding stuff too. And yeah, and thanks for the prayers, man. You appreciate that. But yeah, you come into my bodybuilding stuff too every now and then. I appreciate that. I support that. I was waiting for XA. So XA said he was gonna come on because I posted my live stream last night. I was waiting for XA to come on here, but XA he's too busy trolling. He's a coward. XA, you're a coward. XA, you're scared coward. You know, here James was in a bad shape last night. I think he is. Yeah. My man said James Perez is somewhere drowning his sorrows in a it could cooler bottle. Uh, Cooler bottle. I think he has like a lot of us Valentina fans, we're right now we're crying in the car. We're crying in the car. Like Red, remember Friday Red went in the car and said, Red, he told me he's crying in the car. Yeah, we're crying in the car. We're crying in the car. Wait a minute. He said, this is from a man. Actually didn't want that smoke. Nah, he want that fire. Yeah, no. He got the courage. You got the Texas fortitude to come on and talk all that stuff on Coach's Live. But don't have Texas fortitude to come on my live. What? Yeah, he didn't want that. He didn't want that. He want no troubles. Like I said, man, I'm gonna be my feelings on this for a while. It's just that's how it is sometimes. It just can't be helped. I'm like I said, I'm just gonna be yeah. He didn't want no trouble. He want no trouble. So like I said, but Suki Johnson, he's a player here. He always like he's gonna hate till he can't hate no more. And I'm always looking for trouble. But folks, like I said, I ain't gonna be out here much longer. I was gonna leave out to my man Brian Williams came through. Salute to Brian Williams coming through the last minute. Showing support. Thank you, brother. Dropping that like and commenting. Thanks to Max Biggs Boxing. Thanks to my man Marcus Bell. You know what? Thanks to all you Valentin Chico haters, because you know what? It wasn't for you. It wasn't for you haters. I couldn't be the hater I am today. It takes a hater to make a hater. But like I said, it's one of the setbacks for Valentina. Like I said, Valentina is a great champion. Her skill set is still top notch. And I'm telling you, Alexa's gonna enjoy this. She's gonna enjoy this. She's gonna enjoy this for a little. Her little light has shined now. Dana White Peter, he's happy he got his young champion. His younger champion he can push. He might even try to do this. There's a possibility if Alexa can beat Valentina for the second rematch. I think what he's going to do, he's going to push Grasso versus Zane. Yeah, why not? He's going to, because like I said, Alexa has a big market compared to Valentina. She has that, the Hispanic market, especially not just Mexico, South America. Countries like a true Mexico, also Spain, because she's Mexican, she is Spanish. She looks more of the Euro looking Spaniards like Spain. She get markets like Honduras. Even though you can't forget also Valentina has a strong South America fellowship because she lived in Peru for a long time. She followed a lot in around Mexico and South America. Wait a minute. You think? Yeah, I think because you know how Dana White Peter is. He looks opportunity of making big money. And, he likes Zane. She has a big market especially with China. Right now, China's sending balloons over here to spy on us. But China's still a big market, and so is Mexico. Dana's going to take advantage of that. He's going to see that's dollar signs for him. Watch. We had the rematch in Mexico. They're gonna have Mexico City or maybe Puerto Vallarta, someplace where they know they can probably get a big fan followership. Watch it, Brian Williams. They're gonna have a rematch in Mexico because you get you saw earlier. You saw Brandon Morello, Marino, when he was there. The next fight is gonna be like this. I think they're gonna hold like this. See when did see Marino fought Figueroa in Brazil. That was that same fight card they fought. What was that fight card? Which one that was it? Which fight card was that? I forgot the fight card. It, it was one of those fight cards. Watch, they're gonna have Alexa Grasso on the same fight card as Brandon Marino, and they're gonna have it in Mexico. The rematch is gonna be, I think, the Valentina and Alexa's rematch is gonna be in Mexico. They're gonna have Mexico City or Puerto Vallarta or 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 Acapulco, you know, somewhere where they can have a good big market. Because I don't think UFC fights a lot. They mostly fight Brazil a good market, but rarely fight too much outside of that. Other than they fight most of the states, but now they have someone like Alexa where they have a big market, and especially as um, Hispanics is becoming the growing minority in the United States. They outnumber us black people. They're nearly 30% of the population here in the United States, where black people is under 13 to 15%. Even though we lived here for over 500, nearly 500 years, and still, our population is still a small population. We should be a lot larger, but we know things happen. Black men go to prison. All that stuff has happened. Just that's why our population hasn't grown like it should have. Can you imagine all three on the card? Brandon, Yair, and Alexa. Possibility. Think about it. Okay, Brandon, whoever he's going to fight for his title. Yair Rodriguez, whoever he's going to fight. And Alexa and Valentina, the rematch. I would say, yeah. I also can't forget Irene Adania. You think about it. Okay, if Irene beats Raquel Pennington, then you have, and then they say, you know what? Let's have, Adania versus Nunes in Mexico City. So you're going to have Brandon, Yair, Alexa, and Irene. And do it in Mexico City. That is going to be a big fight. Marcus Bell, have you read the Discord from last night? James is shook. Yeah. Poor James Perez. I feel sorry for the brother. But last name is Perez, brother. Why didn't you put in was it? Is he? I forget what. I forget. Is James Perez Mexican or he's Puerto Rican or I don't know the last name is Perez, but Perez is depending where you're from and your nationality. It's a Spanish name, but it's all depending on your nationality. Because Mexican is not a race. Mexican is a nationality. Many people in Mexico are mixed. Some of them are going to be white. Some are going to be black. Some are going to be native. They're mixed. Mm. But that's how it is. Amen. Man, Brian Williams. Yep. But nothing. Knowing James, he might forget, and if he mentions the real goat, we can shut him down by saying Nunes. Forget that nanny goat. Forget Mary Nunes and nanny goat. She's a nanny goat. Bah. But like I say, yeah. Oh, James is Lebanese. Oh, it's Lebanese? Hmm. So his last name is Perez, but he's Lebanese. Wow. I don't know a lot of Lebanese people. I didn't think a name like Perez be Lebanese. This sounds very, Spanish. But thank you for telling me, Brian Williams. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. hmm Well, folks, like I said, I'm about to go off. It's already dang. I didn't think I'd be out this long. It's already 11:35. Shit, I thought me good 30 or 40 minutes at the most. But like I said, when I talk, I just sometimes keep talking until I just feel like I need to say some stuff. But like I said, folks, but you know, I also got to charge my computer getting really low. I got some stuff got to work on. You just check my channel. I just posted a couple of new videos. My first comparison video for this month. I also posted, as um, you know, Jordan Grace is going to make her bodybuilding debut in about a month. I think she's competing in physique. So I don't know what show it is going to be. So once I know about it, I will talk about it on my channel. Because I'm a fan of Jordan Grace. I was a fan of when she was like a thicker. Now she's just built. I think she has a great physique. She's a great wrestler. But I'm a fan of either Jordan Grace, thick Jordan Grace or fit Jordan Grace. Good thing that I am a fan of the sport first, because if I was a diehard fan of a fighter, I would have took this loss hard. Well, I'm a fan of the sport also, but also I'm a fan of the fighter too, and I've taken this loss bad too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I took this loss is a bad loss. You know, what I mean, Marcus. One thing. Okay, that's Marcus saying that. Okay, he says that. Oh, I believe so. He's deaf Middle Eastern. Okay, yeah, appreciate that for Brian Williams, and also Marcus. Brian agree with you, Marcus. He says right. But yeah, I like I said, I'm just gonna be in my feelings for this for a while. And that old saying, this too will pass. But right now, let me be a hater. Let me hate that cake hate no more. And the thing is, let yourself be a hater. Let the hate come out of your heart. Fight power. No, not gonna say. But like I said, congratulations to Grasso. You won. You won by one mistake. Because you're losing that fight, little girl. You're losing. And it wasn't for that one little mistake that Valentina, that one little shot you had. But you know what? You're smart enough to take advantage of that shot. You were smart enough to take advantage of it. Any other person wouldn't have. But you got lucky. But when it comes to having that second fight, that can be lucky. No. It's like at the end of John Wick 3, we thought John Wick's dead. Remember, John Wick 4 coming back. John Wick's coming back. And that's Valentina. Valentina is John Wick. Yes, they shot John Wick and threw him off that building. But he's coming back. And and like I said, and Alexa, and like I said, Valentina like John Wick, she's back and she's bad. She's gonna be back. It says Alexa El Cobla Glasa. Whatever. That's her name. Who cares? I don't care. But like I said, folks, I do appreciate y'all coming through. Listen to me and to hear the spouting of a hater. Let me just come out. Let my hate come out. No, let my hate come out of my heart. Let me be a bad sport. Sometimes that's the thing is. Sometimes it's good to just let that come out, because you just hold it in. You just hold it in. You have people like, hey, I saw your fight lost. You're like, yeah, my fight lost. So what? So what? She ain't gonna win again. That other girl ain't gonna win again. She ain't gonna win again. I don't see her winning again. And truthfully, I'm not seeing Alexa's not gonna win the rematch. Yeah, she was strong, cocky. Look what happened to Nunes. I mean, what happened to Gina Pena? Her rematch. But I think Valentina needs to make some adjustments. I know she's gonna always work with Pavel. That's her. They're practically family, because I think Pavel's married to her sister Antonina. They're practically family, but if she can work with somebody, maybe bring in. I think she's cool with Cyborg. Maybe work with her, or work with another person with good stand up, or train with somebody else. Don't train with Henry Cejudo. Don't train with him. No, stay away from that fool. And this is his God. And I hope Aljamain put his ass out. I hope he does. I hope he does. I'm hoping Aljamain Sterling put out Henry Cejudo. You know, that thing about hopes. Here he goes. I stated the angles can be key in beating Valentina, and angles for Alexa actually played a role. Yeah. Well, like I said, coach says styles make fights. And that's all it is. It's just, different styles set between the both of them. Like I said, I got to go, folks. Like I said again, got to figure out what I'm going to eat this afternoon. And then what's going to have for supper. I don't know, maybe broccoli and chicken, maybe some beef and chicken. I ate last night. I ate some chicken and rice I picked up yesterday afternoon after I left the laundromat, and some leftover meatloaf and broccoli and cheese. That's gone. Like I said, wait a minute. We got my man here. CS Race Report. She took Alexis somewhat lightly, overconfident. She couldn't be touched, but she wouldn't now. Going into a rematch, we'll see what happens. Yes, we'll see what happens, brother. Thank you for coming through. I didn't think you were a fight fan. I thought you were a bodybuilding fan. Oh, CS man, thank you for. I think you're one of the people that probably shared my video with Jamie. My video with Jamie is nearly at 500 views, and it's just not even been a week since the interview. I don't ever remember any interview that's gone that well. Only being on for just barely did it. Just did it Tuesday. Today's Sunday, and it's almost at 500 views. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, that's it. We'll see. And says Valentina will likely regain the belt. Yeah, she's gonna. I believe she will. I mean, it's just one of these stepping stones. She lost. She got submitted. She didn't get knocked out. She just got submitted. But one thing she lost by decision. But she, it was just, and Valentina had to tap out. I mean, one person said she don't like to tap out. But hey, you get somebody choking you, you got no choice. Like I said, I'm just in my feelings. And I think, I said again, Valentina is a great fighter. And I think she's gonna come back better, stronger. She just has to work to make those adjustments. I'm both. I love MMA, especially the women. The 125 is exciting. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, yeah, that's why I make comment. That's why I try to do as much content and mixed martial arts as I can. I love to do some more interviews. I'm gonna reach out to some ladies in the MMA world, maybe do some interviews. It's been quiet in my that part of it. I got some interviews coming up. If you check my channel, I got an interview coming with a lady who I interviewed a while back. We're gonna be doing an interview this coming Tuesday. The new IFB Pro Marilyn Yee, and also I got some more. I got to make sure I got to stable the time and get them set, and then we have the interviews. Here is you have Blanchfield, Furiat, KGB Lee, King Casey, and Santos. I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna put out 2 of this. KKK Lee, Andrew Lee, no. Princess Casey, no. I'm gonna give you, those 2, no. They're gonna probably get stopped. I know. I don't think. I don't know how. I feel like Princess Casey might get stopped by Jennifer Maya. KKK Lee, no. I don't. She's no. I would say Fariat. I would say Santos. And I would say Blanchfield. But those other 2, no. CS. No. Forget them. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and duck out. I don't want to hear too long, But like I said, Valentina, I want to give much respect to you. You are still my champ, even though you're not the champ of the division. You're still champion in my heart. I think you're a great fighter, a great person, representing yourself. You should be confident in yourself. I mean, somebody says overconfidence. Why shouldn't she? every male fighter is about that too. You know, my man says, worst case, the way she moves those hips, Valentina can do a dance show. Yeah, I like if she dance. She didn't dance this time. You can get a Valentina dance. You see her dance. She can move. I mean, she can move. You know. Hey, CS. You ever saw when she had that red hair when she did that movie for Halle Berry? Oh my gosh, she looks beautiful. I mean, I don't know. She looked great when she had red hair. I think she changed her hair. I think she looks great as a red hair. Thanks, bro. Yeah, thanks you too, Brian Williams. You know, glad you got some hits on the interview. Yeah, I did. Like me and Jamie talking about doing an interview sometime down the road. I told her, well, we don't want you to come back too soon. We'll wait till she does a show, or maybe before or after a show. I know, and we'll do an interview then. We'll give her some time. She says she wants to do a show in November, so maybe around about. She might try to do nationals, or she might try to do Olympia. Those are two options for her, because those shows are both in November. So we'll say possibly. We'll wait till about to the end of the year, and maybe we can bring it back on. We don't want to have too much of a good thing. Yeah, but it was great talking to her. We still keep in contact. She's a great lady. Much respect to her husband Chad. I think she's sharing with the kids. I think Landon, her son, must be saying too. But uh, someone called Valentina thick, thick chinko. She got a nice shape. She's not thick. She got a nice little butt on her, especially if she wears jeans. But who's a thickum in Norma Demont? That's a thickum. She got a monster on her. Even when she drops weight, she still got a thickum. I'm not a big fan of her. Mackenzie Dern, she's a thickum. Ever since she had that baby, Loopy, he says, call Loopy up. What she's doing? Well, me and Loopy don't talk like that anymore. CS. We used to keep in contact, but she's in that higher atmosphere now. Now she's not. She don't keep talking. I might try to reach out to her, but never. That was my old IG went down, and and so I haven't been in contact with Loopy like that in a long time. But yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, this is one of my favorites too. He said, "Betch Cohero, yeah, Betch. Oh my God, Betch. Ooh, Betch had a booty. And being Brazilian, that's a bonus. She's those thick white girls. Wait a minute. Hell no. Hell no. No, Jessica I had no nothing. Jessica I had a pancake. She had no thickness back there, CS. You don't know what you're talking about. That girl was not thick. She had a pancake. You can't tell the difference from her back from her butt. Straight slack, nothing. Slack. She was 6 o'clock straight up and down. She had no hump, nothing. Don't talk about no Jessica. Jessica had no. She talked about she had nothing, not a tang, not a tang. Anyway, I'm not going to be eating emoji, folks. It's always getting close to my lunchtime. I gotta see what I'm gonna find to eat. Yeah. I pass on iron board eye. That's true, Marcus. She's only thing she's good for is she's a carpenter's dream. Flies a board and eats a nail. Hey, bitch. Hey, I know she said bitch ain't pretty, but hey, it's not about your beauty. It's about your booty. And that's why when some people now bitch has she has the hourglass fist. Good bitch got the new boobs now. Yeah, wait a minute. You think she was skinny? Yeah, she was skinny. She had no shape. Maybe my vision is going bad. Yes, it is. Yeah, she had no shape. She was 6 o'clock straight up and down. When see the thing is about when you see a woman with shape, if you look straight at her frontwards, you'll see no hips. Okay, but then when she turns to the side, you see that nice hump. You get some women, they got good hips, but not that much of a hump. How about Misha Tate and Ronda Rousey? Only thing, Misha, only thing she had was just the titties. That's it. She don't have that much. She has a little bit. Ronda, she got a little thickness, she has a little bit, but but hey, CS, I gotta get out of here. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Jennifer, what you think of her? I don't think much of Jennifer Mine. I don't think about her at all. But like I said, we can talk about this next time. Next time I do, we'll talk about this next time. CS, I'll post it. You come on, we'll talk about that. But like I said, folks, I gotta go. It's getting close to my lunchtime. I eat around like 12. I try to. It's a great thing to say. I have a consistent lunchtime. But one more from CS. Jessica I's body was okay. Ronda was built like a boy. No, well, a chunky boy, but no, not like a boy. I mean, it's funny how people talk about bodybuilders like built like maybe a man, and somewhere, you know, well, hey, Jessica Andrade's built more like a boy than anybody. When she's talking about her boob top popped out, what? Nothing popped up but a nipple. You shouldn't be worried about that. Uh, I'll holler you before and when you next post. Nice chat. Appreciate this. Yes, man. Appreciate that. My man says just our bodies was okay. Ronda was built like just saying it with Brian. Oh, Brian said that. Oh, sorry. But yeah, but Jessica yeah, she had no body. To be honest with you, Brian. And Jessica Andrade is built like a boy. She's talking about how her now. My time did a Rosa. Those are some. But we'll talk about that later. So, folks, I gotta go. You know, uh, Brian Williams, your eyesight will be demolished if you try to look at I wearing a bikini in a bathtub. Oh man, Marcus, man, you crazy? Yeah. Say, bodybuilders have the whole package if you're going by middleweight to heavyweight. Yeah, but guys, that's enough. Okay, but I appreciate your comments, guys. You came in the last minute. I mean, I should have did this a little early, but like I said, I did it early more because I wanted to go ahead and just get out of the way. But like I said, I appreciate you guys coming through. Comments. I appreciate you, my man Mike Biggs Boxing, my man Marcus Bell, Brian Williams, CS Race Report. I appreciate you two brothers. I appreciate all of y'all sitting here listening to me. Oh, you guys are hating on Jess. All good. Yeah, we're gonna hate no more because she's a chump. I'm glad she get kicked out of the UFC. She's our only fans now. You want to look at her CS. But like I say, folks, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Like, comment, subscribe, share, support the women in the world of MMA. And like I said, next time CS report, I'll make a live stream. We'll talk about who's your favorite of female fighters in MMA. We'll talk about that because something to talk about. Like I say, I'll switch monikers from Silky Johnson here to the Pervy Sage. Because I'm hating right now. That's why I have Silky Johnson. Yeah. She should have been cut before she retired. Agreed. Yeah, she should have been. Yeah, she was done a long time ago. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna head out, find myself something to eat, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and and the rest of the week. All right. This is man always just page, aka the Emperor of WMA Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.